Hey guys, Rob Richards here, True Performance Nutrition athlete and co-founder. And on today's video, I'm gonna break down my morning cardio routine. For this, I'm gonna be using the treadmill set at a pretty steep incline, about 9-10%. And we're doing interval training, sprints on here. 30-second sprints, all out effort. Then I'm gonna put my feet aside, rest for about 20-30 seconds, just to really allow me to catch breath, allow my heart rate to then drop back down a little bit and then back on. We're gonna aim to do 10 sprints, 10 sets of 30, and for your rest, you can allow a little bit longer rest further on into those interval sprints. After you've done this, which will take about 15 minutes, I'm gonna move on, start with abs. It's an ab circuit, 3 sets of 20 up to 30 repetitions, focusing on my lower abdominal region, the upper abs, and the obliques. So for me, I like to do this first thing in the morning, fasted, meaning I don't eat anything. I just wake up, normally have black coffee, take this ripped from True Performance. This is the fat burning ingredient that I've helped formulate. It's got CLA, acetyl-L-carnitine in there, a little bit of caffeine to give you that kick. 4 of these in the morning, and then 20 minutes later, I'm down here in the gym, on the treadmill, getting it done. This is the best way that I found I burn body fat without sacrificing too much muscle. Short interval training, or I can come down, sit on the bike or the elliptical and do 45 minutes up to an hour of steady pace, just sticking with that same interval for about 45 minutes. I like to switch it up, that way my body doesn't get used to that same exercise and I'm always giving it something different to have to work with. So here we are with the treadmill, let's get started. 3-minute warm up just at a set level. I'm gonna jump straight into those intervals just to give you guys an idea of how I perform those sprints. If this is something that you've just started doing or you're interested in doing, I recommend starting at a flat level. Don't go any incline, it's gonna really increase that intensity. Okay, so let's build up that mile per hour, about 7.2. First few sprints, not all out effort, just 30 seconds, gradually build in. First interval done, a little bit out of breath. I can feel my heart rate start to become elevated, but already I'm recovering quickly. My breath, I'm getting back under control, but already I'm starting to recover quickly. My breath, I'm getting back under control. That treadmill's still going. I'm gonna jump back on for my second sprint. Yeah, definitely feeling that intensity start to increase. I'm gonna check my heart rate now. Yep, those numbers are going up. Really, this is just a visual cue for me. I'm not too concerned about what my heart rate is. I'm not gonna stick within a certain limit. I'm just gonna run, start to give it everything I've got. So by the time I get onto this third interval, I've got that speed up to a 9. 30 seconds, I got a 10% incline now. A little bit longer now, 40 seconds maybe. Whew. Let's get some water, stay hydrated. And really I'm just trying to control my breathing now. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Let my heart rate come down. This is great to do also outside sprint, walk back, sprint, or on a hill. Let's get back a little bit faster now. 30 seconds, all out effort. Starting to feel like that Rocky feeling when he's running along the streets. He's got everyone's behind him. It's just me though here. Okay, so a little bit longer recovery now. My heart rate's up there beating, struggling for breath. This is a good pace for me to try and maintain, finish those 10 sprints fast and strong. Let's get back to it. All right, 10 sprints done. I'm gonna give myself a minute or two just to recover. Let my breathing come back down to a regular pace. Allow my heart rate, which is beating about 160, 170 beats a minute, to slow down. And then I'm gonna move on to abs. 30 reps, hanging knee raises, cable pull downs, and a new one I've started doing recently, side cable pulls, works the obliques. Breath's already starting to slow. All right, I think I'm feeling good. Let's get to it. All right, so that's my cardio done, and moving on to ab workout now, which I like to do as a circuit. One exercise followed by the next, without any rest in between. And this is the same routine that I would do regardless whether I've done low intensity cardio on the bike for an hour, interval sprints in the gym, outside of the gym. This is just my go-to ab routine. I've been doing it for years. It works for me. I'm gonna break it down each exercise rep by rep. So what we're doing here, 3 exercises, each one targeting a different area of the abdominals. The abs are a different muscle structure compared to, say, the chest or the bicep, a nice big full muscle belly. The abs are kind of like the same muscle group along the front of your shin. It's a sheath of muscle that attaches from here to here. They don't really balloon out, they don't get full, they don't get big. The best way to work the abs, I've found, is to work them intensely, punish them, and keep those reps coming. Little bit of resistance. We don't need to go too heavy on the weights. It's more about working them from a range of different movements. And if you think about how the abdominals actually engage and work, they pull the shoulder kind of griddle here closer down towards the hip section, the midpoint of your body. So they pull your body down. You see that half moon movement? That's a movement that we want to emphasize when doing an exercise for the abs. Another one is the reverse of that. So the hips up. We're going to do this from a hanging position, curling the hips forwards, engaging the lower abdominals, pulling that hip section forwards. Nice little tuck at the end, I'll show you in the actual exercise. And then the obliques typically work from rotating the torso around. I'm going to work them slightly differently and do a lateral pull down like this. I feel it engages the abs, and with a slight rotation in, it's a very similar movement. This I can get done in about 12 or 15 minutes. That's the abs done for a day. Typically 30 repetitions each one. And the only thing I really say is focus on the quality of the movement. Break each repetition down. Don't try and rush through just to hit those 30 reps. Focus on breathing, exhaling, because when you fully exhale, abs tighten. When your abs are tight, you can fully contract them and squeeze them hard. Okay, enough explaining. Let's get to the actual exercise. First one, hanging knee lifts or leg raises, great for working the lower abdominals. Check the form, watch the technique. simple, and it is. You just have to really focus on the strict movement. I'm not swinging my legs up and down. I'm focusing on the strictness, the quality of that movement. Legs at full length, my body's hanging completely straight down, little tension in my abs. I start to engage my abs, just squeezing them as I continue to exhale, as I draw my knees up towards my chest, and just finish with that little tuck forwards of the hips. Really focuses that contraction on the lower abdominals. If you get the technique right, you can really feel the abs having to work hard. 20, 30 repetitions, you're gonna feel it doing those. Moving on now, and I like to work on the upper abdominals. And just to be clear here, the abdominals, rectus abdominis, it's one muscle group. Technically, we're working it all by doing that one exercise. However, you do tend to feel it more in the lower section, as that is the particular area of that muscle group doing all of the work. So now we're going to focus more on the upper abdominal region. A classic one here, cable pull downs. Yes, I do use a little bit of resistance, but again, just to accentuate that movement of my hips, closing that half moon. Think of it like a big circle here, and I'm just following that movement down, engaging my abs, and exhaling and squeezing the abs on every rep. So check it out. Again, another intensely effective exercise when performed correctly. I'm not rushing those reps there. I'm not just moving up and down, trying to get to those 28, 29, 30 reps as quickly as I can. Each repetition, I'm feeling those abs squeeze. And as you can see, I'm rotating towards the left, towards the right, keeping it under control, a slow tempo, feeling the obliques and the intercostals, those finger-like muscles just below to the side of the chest, all of which help frame and develop those six-pack muscles. So again, focus on the breathing, focus on the quality of the movement, and really think about engaging and squeezing the ab muscles as you pull that rope down. And you can see from my arms, they're fixed. I'm not doing this, I'm not moving the arms or shoulders, I'm trying to just hold on to the rope, and by squeezing my abs, pull everything down. That's the lower abs, upper abs. Let's switch over to the side. Again, great little exercise here with the cable crossovers. Side obliques. I'm going to keep another fixed position with my arm and really just close this half moon. Think about everything like half moons. From the shoulders down towards the waist, or from the shoulder down towards the waist from that lateral position. And just flex down as I exhale, breathe, and squeeze. Remember those three key points when it comes to ab training. A little bit of touch training there, hands on the abs. I can feel every little movement. Which one works best for me? Where can I feel my abs engage the most effectively? So it'll be 30 reps on there, and then switch over straight into the opposite side. That's one circuit. 30 reps hanging knee raises, cable pull downs, and then side cable bends if you like, or you can do it with a dumbbell or a plate, holding it at the side. I prefer just behind the leg, and that same movement, a lateral flexion, but be sure that you're engaging your abs and you're not just bending up and down. It's got to be the abs engaging, pulling that weight back up. There we have it. Theoretically, 3 sets, 30 reps apiece. Complete one circuit, heck, throw in a set of push-ups if you want, till failure. That's really gonna get those muscles burning, get the muscles in the back, arms and shoulders working, and then back onto the abs. That's cardio, HIIT training, abs, and anything else you wanna throw in as your active recovery, if you like, in about 35-40 minutes. That's it, done. Interval training, great for getting the metabolism fired up for the day. Another reason I love doing it in the morning, it can actually increase your metabolic rate, the rate at which your body burns calories for fuels, by, get this, 5% for the next 8 hours. That's quite a bit of calories burned, so get it done in the morning, throw some abs in there, check out more of my workouts on YouTube and all of our True Performance Nutrition supplements on trueperformancenutrition.com. I see you guys back in the gym for more trick tips and techniques. See you guys then. Take care.
What's up, guys? I'm Edwina from True Performance Nutrition, and if you haven't subscribed to our videos yet, you can do by clicking on the link up here.